combine different channels to one campaign really does allow you to sell a much more expensive product. And if you're an affiliate or performance marketer, a much more expensive product may leave you with a bigger margin.
Do you see any specifics in terms of the kinds of products that people would be looking into? And in regards to that, what should an affiliate marketer look into when it comes to choosing an offer?
So right now we see, let's call it non-essential products, e-com products, which are more fun, which are not work-related, which are not health-related. Until, let's say, 3 months ago, health products were huge. Everyone worried about that. Right now, as vaccines are becoming more common, people want to have fun. We see a lot of affiliates going into the travel market. So even suitcases or neck pillows, that kind of stuff is right now exploding on our network.
Interesting. Okay. Fascinating to see that the travel industry is having such an uptick. But then again, I guess that should have been expected. Okay. Yeah. Fascinating. So let's speak about channels, right? We've seen a lot of changes again this year when it comes to advertising channels and how they can be used, right? Yeah. So obviously you're a pro when it comes to native advertising. Now you're with Outbrains. You have a lot of insights and details into how native works and how it develops. How important, let's try to be objective here. How important do you think native should be for an affiliate marketer? Should it be like the one to fully focus on? Should be part of the mix? What would be your recommendations? Obviously, you're biased, but I'm very much interested in your opinion on this.
So let me take my Outbrain hat off for a second. I go back 5-6 years ago when I was an affiliate. I always had something in the mix. I didn't run just social. I didn't just do search or just native. I made sure everything is mixed up. And if we go back 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago when Facebook crashed, what did all the advertisers they didn't have native or TikTok or LinkedIn or whatever platform they're using in the mix? Their business were down. And I don't know any store, any online marketer that wants their business to be down because of something they have zero control of. So if you have something in the mix, even if it's small, even if it's 20% of your business, you need to diversify just to be safe.
Yeah, so obviously diversification is big, and we have been reminded of that lately as well. So I guess it depends on what kind of product you're selling, right? But I guess there is products where native should be taken even more serious than just being a little part of the mix. Where do you think native has its strongest suit? Where is it most important to throw it in a mix?
So I think if your product is, let's call it a low CPA product or a low CPL, native might not be the best fit for you. Our audience is a bit more mature. If we look at TikTok, for example, they have a much younger audience. Native and Outbrain, as an example, has a much more mature audience. It's people that go into specific publishers like The Guardian, CNN, MSN. So think about what those people are interested in. Think about the user state of mind. It's not a direct sell platform. We need a longer funnel. We need to, I call it slow cook the user. So if you're selling insurance, don't just sell them to a lead page. Have them go through a questionnaire. Make sure you sell them an experience and not just a product.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I fell in love with quiz funnels and questionnaires lately, so I understand where you're coming from. And that seems to fit very well with native. Okay. So what other factors would you take into consideration when you are evaluating different traffic channels? So I hope that everybody's aware that they shouldn't bet everything on just one traffic source, whatever it should be. So can you give us some more tips on what traffic channel to use for what kind of use case, right? And do you have any KPIs or any parameters that you would look into when you are evaluating a specific traffic channel?
Yeah, so there's a few basic questions that I think each and every one of us has to ask themselves. So the first one would be, is my target audience even available in that platform? If I'm looking for 75-year-old women, I'm not sure TikTok would be the best place. Once we're done with that, we make sure the platform is suitable for us. I know who my audience is. Can I reach that audience? Can I reach new audiences, which is super relevant? If I can target everyone through Facebook, and that's super easy for me, there's no reason to try and target the same audience again and again and again if I didn't set it in the first time? Can I make adjustments to my creatives, to my pages, sell a new experience, the same product in a different way? If I can do that for a specific platform, that's perfect. At the end of the day, once you run a few campaigns, look at the ROAS, look at your LTV. If you made $50 in a month, I wouldn't bother. If you can make $5,000, if you can make more than that, look at the profit. Look at the end of the day, what you can make. You can work so hard on a specific platform, and it's not going to be ROI positive on your time, not just on your ad spend.
I like that. Not ROI positive on your time. I'll quote you on that. Thank you. Awesome. All right. So speaking about ROI, I love to look at how other people do things and get inspiration from that. And I think everybody should do that. Trying not to limit your own creativity, but just seeing what might work for others and what doesn't. And one thing I like to do as a performance and direct response marketer is looking at bigger brands, right? And if there is something that they're just doing well, better than me. Do you have any examples from the native advertising space where you think that what big brands are doing should serve as an inspiration for more performance-oriented marketers in, well, smaller companies, I guess?
So I love to take the automotive industry as an example. Okay. They're way more patient than the normal advertiser. They know that you can sell a car in one click. Well, if you're Tesla, you can, but if you're Mercedes or Honda, it's a bit more difficult. So they know how to work on the user and how to slowly make them not just purchase, but think about purchasing. So they have soft conversions, starting from a view on a video, leaving a lead, having a test ride. At the end of the day, after they have a much longer funnel, they can sell their product. But what they do best, I think, is combine different channels. So they know how to first serve an ad through Facebook, retarget that user through a native platform, come back to them through TikTok or whatever platform they're using. Combine different channels to one campaign really does allow you to sell a much more expensive product. And if you're an affiliate or performance marketer, a much more expensive product may leave you with a bigger margin.